morning, everybody. It is April 1st, and that means it's Camp NaNoWRIMO. Woo! So it is right now 8:26 in the morning. I am pretending to be far more awake than I actually am. I didn't sleep so great last night, and I'm a little bit bummed because I didn't get nearly anything done last night. So here's the situation that we're currently facing right now. So I've decided to partake in Camp NaNoWRIMO through the month of April. I've done camp before in July of last year, and then I also participated in NaNoWRIMO in November of last year, which was super fun. And I have a novel that I'm currently trying to edit and finish, so I've decided that I'm going to do that during the month of April. I know that NaNoWRIMO can be a bit overwhelming and crazy, but I love it, and sometimes it's the push that I need to get me through. But one thing I've decided to do, and I don't know how it's all going to work or what it's going to look like or if I'm even going to be able to accomplish this goal, but I'm kind of putting it on the list with NaNoWRIMO, is to vlog every day this month. And take you on my journey through Camp NaNoWRIMO, talk about the good things, the bad things, and everything in between. So if you're interested in writing or NaNoWRIMO or talking about stories or anything like that, then definitely stay tuned to this vlog, because we are going to go on this journey together. And now I'm on my way to work, so I'm gonna go work, and I will see you guys later today when we dive into Camp NaNoWRIMO. Yay! Hello again. It is now 8:11. I just got home from work not that long ago. It was a pretty long day. I think I mentioned in my first part of this vlog that it was a full-day shift. I'm actually running on energy drink today. It is not something I like to drink all that often, because I know it's really bad for you. But I didn't get my coffee today, and I was just like massively dragging. So there was a beautiful vending machine not far away with energy drinks, and I was like, you know what, that's a brilliant idea. So I drank one, or most of one anyways, and it's still kind of coursing through my veins. I'm hoping it will help me get through the night and actually get my writing done. If I'm looking over this direction, it's because I'm looking at my computer screen. And I am about to sign on for the first time, April 1st, to Camp NaNoWRIMO. An idyllic writer's retreat smack dab in the middle of your crazy life. And there's me right there, Avenging Angel 9. Please feel free to add me if you would like. Let's sign in. Woo! It's doing stuff. Okay. And there we go, guys. Yay! 18 days until winning begins. 29 days left to write. I set up Camp NaNoWRIMO to edit my manuscript. Let me show you real quick. So here's manuscript. This is the other parts. You've seen this part quite a few times, I reckon, but you can see there's some editing going on here. I'll admit this is a little bit of a cheat because some of this got started beforehand when I first printed this out, so I'm still in the process of editing, but I've clearly got like heaps and heaps more to go. Oh, hello Jamie. Let's look at that. Oh, look at him. Oh, there he goes. So I clearly have like heaps and heaps more to go. Okay, do you guys it's probably really distracting. So every time I flip my wrist, there's Adam Young from Owl City. It changes. There's Jamie from Outlander. Jamie, or Sam Hewen that time. Okay, we're really stuck on, there's Adam. We should get to someone else here. Oh, there's 4. Jamie. Sam. Jamie. Okay, I don't know why we're on this Jamie kick. There's 4. So anyways, there's Adam Young again. For those of you who don't know, I own an Apple Watch. This bit of Jamie's covered up by the thingo. this is my Apple Watch. If you're interested in them, it is a 42mm rose gold Apple Watch, sport edition. And the cool part about it, if you're a huge fangirl like me, is that you can change the pictures. I'm young again. So that every time you flip your wrist, it gives you a picture. So throughout the day, I get to stare at these beautifuls, and there is actually that was me and Adam Young. We met last year. I keep hoping it'll show you. There's actually a picture of Edward Cullen on here too, I swear. Anyways, I give up. So this is the manuscript here. Oh, there's 4 of them. Clearly I've got like a lot to go. My book currently is broken up into scenes because I don't know where this ends, but wherever this last bit ends, there's kind of, oh, there's Edward. Sorry. So, hi. Enough with the watch. I'm like talking NaNoWRIMO, I'm not talking Apple Watch. I'm a huge Apple fan girl, in case you didn't know. So everything I have is Apple. So if you ever want to talk Apple products, let me know. Back to the main purpose of this vlog. So yeah, so when I wrote my book, I wrote most of it just kind of through, but sometimes there's like specific scenes that'll kind of stand out to me, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. So I will kind of put a different page out there that says other scenes, or title it something snazzy and fancy, and then I will write the scene out, or at least a chunk of it, just to kind of get it out of my mind and on the paper. So that's what I did here, and I'm still trying to find a particular spot to put it, and I'm pretty sure I know where it's gonna go. So that may be like part of my first NaNoWRIMO event today. But in saying all this very long-winded vlog here, I have to get 1,667 words done today. That could be editing these words, that could be writing those words. So the tricky part about it is I do have family visiting tonight. So I'm actually going to go back downstairs and stop being antisocial. Oh, but my books. Yes, my books. Want to see books? There they are. Hi, books. You know. So yes, I'm going to stop being antisocial, and I'm going to go downstairs and hang out for a bit. I'm hoping that I will be able to get back up here and actually dive into Camp NaNoWRIMO tonight. I have a baby shower to go to tomorrow, so this is like the epitome of why they say that NaNoWRIMO is like this crazy interruption in like the middle of your crazy life. And I always sign up for it because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of time to write. What's like 1,600 words in a day? Nothing. And then like life, for whatever reason, in November and July and April, every time I NaNoWRIMO just gets massively booked and insane. So I'm gonna try to get some work done tonight, at least get to my word count goal. Fingers are crossed that I can make it, and then we will see what tomorrow brings. Hello again, guys. Well, I made it a solid hour. As you can see, the lighting has changed. It is now 9:30, probably a little bit after 9:30, and I did not make it to even one word. Not even one. I went downstairs to be social, and we started watching the new Star Wars movie. I've already seen it. We were watching it on TV, and I started to fall asleep. And I was like, dang it. So I was like, okay, when I go upstairs, I'm gonna get my editing done, or maybe some writing. And I had very good intentions, but good intentions don't get a book written. So I think my theory, anyways, is the energy drink that has sustained me through the day has finally decided to crash my system, and I can feel myself just falling into an abyss of darkness and sleep. And yes, so what that means is I am behind a negative 1,667 words because the first day of Camp NaNoWRIMO did not go as intended.
It's kind of the good thing about NaNoWriMo that you can always get caught up. I think last NaNoWriMo, I think it was the last one, I ended up like 10,000 words behind because I got really sick and I just wasn't able to write. And so thankfully I was able to get caught up, and I won NaNoWriMo in November. So hoping to do the same this time. Being behind, you know, the minimum is not so bad, but it's still just not how I intended the day to go. And this is kind of the frustrating thing about being a writer, is that there's so many like life things that happen. And you know, when you're a writer, you're basically your own boss, unless you have a publisher or something like that. But for me, like, I'm my own boss. So if I don't make time to do my writing, then it's not going to get done. And a lot of times, you know, people in your life, your friends, your family, your co-workers, whomever it might be, may not always understand that like this does take priority and this is super important. So one little tip of advice is definitely like set your boundaries, set your priorities, set time aside if you can to do your writing, and let your family, let your friends know, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is super important to me. They may not understand NaNoWriMo. I know my parents, for the last time I did it, were like, well, what do you win? And I'm like, just the satisfaction that you wrote a novel. And they're like, okay. But they were still super encouraging of it. It was kind of a weird concept. So, you know, people may not understand it, and that's perfectly fine. But, you know, ultimately you are working towards a goal. You're working towards a career, all those types of things, and that's super important. And if you don't prioritize it, then it's not going to happen. But on the flip side of that, even the best of intentions, like I said, don't always, you know, get you where you want to go. And with this, I had super good intentions, but it didn't happen today, and that's okay too. I think the most important thing you can remember is not to stress out if you miss a day. I know everyone like throws out the advice you have to write every day in order to be a good writer. There is truth in that, but it's not a pressure you should put on yourself. So just write the most that you can, you know, and do it because you love it and not because you are like stressing yourself out about it. And with NaNoWriMo, you know, even though you've got this goal to meet every day, don't let that stress you out. Some things are just not going to work out. Some days you are super exhausted and tired because of your day job. Some days you've got family stuff going on. Some days you're just sick. You know, some days you just need a mental day off, whatever it is. So, you know, try to find the good in every day, and don't stress. Don't stress. And make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you're getting sleep. Make sure you're getting rest. Because there's always tomorrow, and that is the beautiful benefit of NaNoWriMo, is there's always tomorrow. So we will see what happens tomorrow, guys. I am hanging out here, all sitting in the bed. I've got my book ready for bed. I'm reading, I don't know if you can see that, Voyager by Diana Gabaldon. It's the third book in the Outlander series. So I'm gonna go to bed with Zoe over here. She's looking at me a bit judgmentally because she likes when I write, because it's important to her. She's like, what did you not write today? But she'll forgive me, I think. I hope. But we're gonna go to bed with Jamie. Yay! So yeah, we're gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow's another full-on day, kind of busy day, but we will see how it goes. Definitely going to make some time for writing, so fingers crossed that it all works out well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you are participating in Camp NaNoWRIMO, please leave a comment down below with your username, or link me on your NaNoWriMo page so we can be writing buddies, because I would love to keep up with you in your stories that you're writing. And just give me a little bit of your history. Is this your first time with NaNoWriMo? What are you most looking forward to? Are you a seasoned veteran? Just let me know what your situation is, because I love talking NaNoWriMo. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, guys, happy reading and happy writing.